Yes, Tony, good morning. And good morning to the world.
Morning to the world.
Yes, sir, Tony. Sir, I get to understand that the election is eminent in Jamaica now. I think it will be coming in like next month, the 28th, is something like that?
The 3rd or something. I think on the 3rd. But a September thing.
Yeah, and I get to understand that I was listening to a program yesterday, and I get to understand that the party should have reached a level now in Jamaica that's where, when it comes down to like present a manifesto to the nation, the president can see the plan that they have for the country and so forth, that is totally in the back seat now. I get to understand that they're taking the music industry for it now, doing dubplate like it's a sound clash or something. Tell me a little about that. Give me your views on it.
Well, as a man from the outside looking at it, over here, looking at what's going on in Jamaica, it is a doggone shame that our country come to this. It is one of two things. It is either the politicians have lost their minds, or it is that they are saying that the people are just not capable of understanding a speech that are, an agenda that they can put to the people and say this is what we're gonna do for the country. Instead, they're turning it into entertainment, which is conning the people. Basically, so if they can get the favorite artist to do a dub plate for them and this and that, the people are distracted from the reality that is going on around them. They only go there to dance and to celebrate. But, it is what it is. These politicians in Jamaica have stooped to a completely new low. They have nothing to offer the people. There's no plan for the country. So they turn to dancehall artists, dub plate, so turning it into a sound clash thing now. It's all a distraction. That is what it is. They do not want to develop the country the way the country is supposed to develop. And let us talk about development. It's not just a matter of putting up buildings and making roads and all of that,
Definitely
The
not.
first
Definitely
thing they need to do is develop the mind of the people.
Absolutely.
But what they are doing is using dancehall to dumb down the people so that they can manipulate and rule the people the way they want to. You understand?
But how can somebody go to the poll? How can you go to the poll and you vote for somebody, I vote for the government? On what basis now? On what circumstance? Who have the best lyrics? Who can entertain the most?
There you go. They turn it into a celebration thing. A dance, a big dance. Let's put it this way. It's a sound clash now between the PNP and the JLP. Now the people, through them love music, them are run up and down and dance and roar and shout, but they're not seeing that their country is being taken away from them by the government and handed to the Chinese. You understand?
Definitely.
The government is taking the country and the power in the country and giving it to foreigners while the locals are only running up and down dancing to music. That is the point they want to make to Jamaica. Now, if you think I'm lying, get any one of them young guys in Jamaica right now and you offer him a acre of land and few goats, and let him choose between that acre of land and few goats or 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers and 3 or 4 jeans and hats and things. Many of them will choose the sneaker and the hat and the jeans.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand?
Right.
Many
definitely
of them
right.
will do that because they have not been taught the value of land and the value of real estate, and they have not been taught that there is much more to life than just putting on fancy clothes. See, we are here in America. We're going to work and we're doing the hardest kind of work.
Definitely.
You understand
Most
me?
definitely.
Because it is made known to us that we have to work. You understand? They're not doing anything in Jamaica to develop the minds of the people. First of all, they make education almost impossible. You understand? Because when a guy left high school in Kenya, go on go learn a skill properly, or go on go get a tertiary education. Because they make it almost impossible.
So,
because they have to keep them stupid so that they can rule them.
So what you're basically saying then, they would just want to keep the citizens of Jamaica uneducated, keep them to a level where you're basically just thinking about what I can get now.
Hand to mouth, yes.
So that's it.
Yeah, they're keeping them hand to mouth. That is what they're doing.
Then what about those that are going to the tertiary institution, those young people? I think they should come out and make a difference, man.
Well, remember, going to tertiary institution is one thing, but they are the minority right now in Jamaica. You understand? If the children are supposed to UWI and UTech and any other tertiary institution in the country come out and speak against this, they might stone them or shoot them. You understand? Because the leaders are leading in a different direction. So what those people do, they come, they get their education, their qualification, and just leave the country. Just leave.
Yeah, because I have a lot of teacher friends down there that they leave the country and come up here working.
Yeah, because...
You know? So what's going to happen back home?
Well,
listen, because I can understand when a government can reach to the level, our politicians can reach to the level, that you change away from the moral standard of politics in Jamaica. All we use to educate people by using going into an election era, you have both parties have them manifesto they bring forth to the people to show you what this is what I'm gonna do for you the next 4 years or whatever. But if you totally step away from that and go into music, entertainment,
because they have
this is serious, man.
For the people, they have no plan. All they want to do is get in the office and reap the big dollars. That's it. They have no plan for the people.
So the people cannot understand, they cannot see? Are they blind?
Well, eyes have they, but they see not. Ears have they, but they hear not. And, is a form that they can't see much more than what the politicians are offering them, because when they look around, there's nothing. There's nothing. And I tell you, nobody in Jamaica have to suffer. It's the leaders of the country who want the people to suffer.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
If the leaders of the country, if every politician in Jamaica go in his bank account and take out 1/10 of what's in his bank account, that country can suffer, and give it to the people.
It's true.
Give it to them.
It's true.
Let them spend it. Just give them 1/10 of what you've got. All right. A guy give up on life, him just want a gun when him grow up. To him, a day to day, just from here to there. You understand? That's all he can see and think about. He just want a gun.
Absolutely.
And the politicians promote that kind of a gun culture, because when them turn to dancehall now and start to dub plate and sound clash, it's like a big sound clash. Man, I go there with them gun, and the politicians now do nothing more than they love to see the people jump and that's how they want to keep the people like a jumping set of kangaroos. They don't want them to become doctors, lawyers, engineers. They don't want them to be smart enough to challenge the dumb things that they are doing.
Wow, that's so crazy.
That is what is going on.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
We have to leave Jamaica and ply our trade abroad, because the regular people have to open their eyes and realize that what is going on cannot continue. Because what we have now, we don't have a country anymore. What we have now is a piece of land occupied by people who don't know the value of it.
Absolutely.
You understand me? Then they want to keep you stupid, that while they are giving the riches and the powers to the Chinese and everybody else, you have nothing to say. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. There's no development plan. All who are run up and down and dance to dub plate behind these politicians. How many people in their constituency ever say to them, what's the development plan you have for this constituency?
You're very right.
Have a development plan? How you gonna develop this place? For how many years we've been voting, right? Why don't we have new schools, new clinics, new hospitals? Why don't we have job training? Why don't we have this infrastructure that can generate employment, that can educate people? Why don't you take the Queen's history out of the schools and teach the black people their history, so that they can know that they have been bamboozled? You understand?
Absolutely.
These are the things where the government need to start doing in Jamaica. Educate the people. The people in Jamaica are wanting for knowledge. they need, not because you go to school or you go in the classroom, that doesn't make you educated.
No.
Because a lot of them still believe that Jesus white.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Right, a lot of them. So, you know, educate the people on how powerful they can be because they are the descendants of a very powerful set of people in Africa. This is what you have to instill pride in them and patriotism in them, rather than have them want to shoot at each other and promoting this. And I said to the dancehall artists, all I know sing violence and who forget shot and all of that. You must cut it out because Uno is one of Uno is just like the politician them where want promote crime.
Absolutely.
Right? Because the youth, their minds weak. So when an artist go out there and sing certain things, the youth them think that's all because enough of them not read enough.
It's true.
Them not read, them only listen to the music, them not read. So their way of thinking is just what they hear in a song.
Absolutely.
Because they don't read. How many of them read a book? How many bookstores in Jamaica
very seldom.
These youngsters go into and buy a book and read?
Very seldom.
They not read. So them not even know what I want. They think that all the artists are saying is that is what life is. Unfortunately. So they have a role to play in to stop feeding the people bad propaganda. And the politicians need to stop capitalize on the weakness of the mind of the people.
True.
Right? Instead of capitalizing on how weak their mind is, the politicians need to strengthen their minds.
Yeah.
That
Help them to grow. Help them to grow
and elevate themselves.
Yes.
You understand me? All of the ghettos in Jamaica, they don't take nothing inside there. You can go in a ghetto with 200 soldiers and build up any infrastructure you want and the people cannot touch it because you have an army to protect it. You understand me? They can do better, but they want the people to remain stupid.
Oh, so poor. So poor. Well said, bro. Well said. Well said. We need more persons who have that mindset and understanding like you to educate this nation. Honestly, well said.